Hey everyone, today we're taking a look at my favorite action figures from 2024. A lot of good figures have come out this year. These are just my favorites from the year, but let me know in the comments what your favorite figures were to come out this year. First, we'll start off with a couple honorable mentions. The NECA Last Ronin Leonardo. This is a great figure. I love the sculpt and aesthetics on this one. I just had Raphael on the list last year, and it kind of really comes down to personal preference on which turtle you think is the best, since they're all very good and pretty equal in quality. I just ended up enjoying the aesthetics of Leonardo more than I thought I would, because generally he's not my favorite turtle, but I really like this figure for some reason. So I just wanted to acknowledge the enjoyment I got from him on this list. Next, honorable mention, the SH Figuarts Teen Ghetto. This one I wanted to be in the top 10, but also there's another Jujutsu Kaisen figure on this list, and I didn't want to double up two figures from the same line. But I do really enjoy this figure, and I love this arc of Jujutsu Kaisen. He's a lot of fun to pose with monstrous figures like their curses. He's just not super visually interesting, since he's kind of just the one dark blue color, and he doesn't come with a ton of accessories. But he does pose really well, and he's a lot of fun. So now to the list proper. The 10 figures I enjoyed the most this year, other than the honorable mentions. The SH Figuarts Berserker Armor Guts. I had a lot of fun with this figure. He's a lot of fun to pose. I know some people had some issues with the sword and whether their figure could hold up the sword or not. Mine held up the sword just fine, so I didn't have any issues with that. I think the sculpt is great. The wash is really nice on there. It really makes all the little lines and details pop. And this one's just fun to pose and take pictures of. I also started reading Berserk this year, so that probably has some influence on it, that I've been enjoying that as much as you can enjoy Berserk, that is. It's a depressing time, but I think this is a really cool figure, and like everything else on this list, I recommend it. It is a little pricey though, but if you can find it on sale, maybe, I recommend it. Next on the list, we have the SH Figuarts Lance Crown from Mashal. This figure is much better than it has any right to be. This figure poses so well for a wizard in a cloak that kind of just needs to stand there and point his wand. The articulation's so much better than I expected. It comes with some fun accessories like this little mandrake thing. The paint that's on it is pretty clean and is pretty affordable. It doesn't seem to be a very popular line, so this one goes on sale pretty frequently. I think I saw it earlier this week for $30. MASH is also good if you prefer MASH. I think Lance Crown's a little bit better though. The proportioning and the accessories he comes with pushes it ahead of MASH for me. But I really like this one. I highly recommend this figure or any of the Mashal figures if you're looking for just a fun wizard, or if you enjoy the series, I'd check them out. I think they're great. Next, we have the Axie Toys 12 Bones Mouse. I just got this figure for Christmas, actually. My wife got it for me, and it's really nice. The soft goods are great. I love the ribbing on the sweater, and the overalls look really good. It's just a fun, creepy, weird little figure. The paint on the face is also really good. There's some nice shading and weathering. It also comes with some fun accessories like the cheese with a worm in it and the little rat. And he's not too expensive for a figure with soft goods. I think these are still up for pre-order some places. I'll have links to all the figures on this list in the description. This one's really cool, and it's cool to see these third-party companies putting out some weird, neat designs like this. Next up, we have the SH Figuarts Aoi Todo from Jujutsu Kaisen. I love Jujutsu Kaisen, so of course, some of those figures are going to be on this list. Toto has a great sculpt and a ton of shading. I always appreciate when SH Figuarts have some more shading or paint on them, and this one has it all over the torso, so I think it looks pretty cool, and I'm really pleased with this one. He's a lot of fun to pose. He's got the silly boogie woogie face he makes when he claps, and he poses really well. So I think this is the best Jujutsu Kaisen figure to come out this year. Next, we have the SH Figuarts Sage Mode Naruto. You could really put any of the Naruto figures from this year on this list, like Minato or Itachi. The line has just been consistently good. All the Naruto figures are great. This is just the one that I enjoyed the most from this year. This has been my favorite look for Naruto so far. We've been binging the series this year, and I really enjoyed this arc and this look for Naruto. And I think they did a great job on the figure. I really like the soft goods, and the accessories he came with, and he's just a lot of fun. So this is currently my favorite Naruto figure I have. Next, we have the amazing Yamaguchi Aizawa. Similarly, you could also put Dabi or Ochako here, since those were both great figures as well. I just enjoyed Aizawa the most from the My Hero Academia figures that Amazing Yamaguchi put out this year. He doesn't have quite as much visual interest as the others, since he's mostly a black figure with the gray scarf. But he's been a ton of fun to pose, and he looks really dynamic with the scarf accessories. So this is one I've kept on my desk throughout the year and had a great time with. Next is the V-Toys Ashura. This one is the LA Comic-Con exclusive version in green. There's also a red one. I love the aesthetics on this figure. I just think he looks super cool. The sculpt is great. The soft goods have some really nice weathering on them. The only downside I have with him is that he doesn't pose the best. I think the sculpt and aesthetics make up for it though. You can still get him into some fun poses, but not quite as dynamic as some other things on this list. This has also been one that I've kept on my desk to play around with, and I've just had a ton of fun looking at this one. It's fantastic. Next is the SH Figuarts Kaiju number 9. I love Kaiju number 8, both the manga and the anime, and in my opinion, this is the best figure from the Kaiju number 8 line. Kaiju number 8 himself is also pretty good, but something about number 9 really does it for me. You can get him into some fun, creepy, weird poses. The 4 arms are really fun to pose. I love the reddish-orange shading on the knees and elbows and fingers, and they just captured the character really well. He maybe could have used a wash to bring out some of the finer sculpted details, but I really enjoy this one. He also comes with some fun blast effects. So if you're going to get a figure from the Kaiju number 8 line, I would go with this one. Next, we have the B0127 Mantis from Sexy Ice 2019. This figure is fantastic. While it does have some flaws, like the hands not posing super well or falling off a little bit easy, it's still quickly become one of my favorite figures in my collection. The paint is wonderful. They did a fantastic job with that. It poses really well. It looks unique, and the aesthetics are great on this one. It just looks really cool. And this is the company's first action figure. So I'm having a ton of fun with this one, and I think this is the best new action figure line to come out this year, and I'm really looking forward to what the company puts out in the future. Hopefully, it's on par with the quality and aesthetics of this one, and the articulation and paint is just as good, because I'm pretty impressed with this one. And finally, we have the amazing Yamaguchi Agent Venom. This is my definitive Agent Venom figure. While I haven't kept up with comics in recent years, Agent Venom still holds a special place in my heart. I loved reading the graphic novels with Agent Venom back when they came out, and Agent Venom was my first cosplay armor that I made 10 years ago, so I have enjoyed this character for a long time, and this figure is everything I wanted it to be. It poses really well, it looks great, and despite being black and white, it has multiple finishes and textures to separate the different parts and give it a lot of visual interest. There's glossy sections, there's matte sections. It just looks great. And like other amazing Yamaguchi figures, this one's packed with accessories like the symbiote tentacles and weapons and effects. These yellow and orange blast effects contrast so well against the black and white figure. It just looks visually stunning. And I had no complaints about this one and highly recommend it. So that's why it had to be my figure of the year. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks to everyone who's subscribed and watched the videos throughout the year. I know most of the subscribers are here from previous cosplay tutorials or a viral cosplay short, but I truly appreciate everyone who's stuck around for the action figure reviews and who watches them and comments or likes the videos. We got the channel monetized this year, so that's really cool. And I hope you all continue to stick around as I continue to review action figures in 2025 and do a sprinkling of cosplay here and there. I hope this video was fun for you, and please let me know what your favorite action figures from the year were in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.